What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Felice, and welcome to Be Alive with Felice every Monday morning. What's going on? What's going on? Episode 2, baby. Episode 2, want to grind. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're making your way to work, if you're basically at home waking up to a notification from me, welcome, welcome, welcome. So listen up. If you're live with me, comment 120. You know how we do it. And if you're watching the after show, comment 100%. Because you're late. Anyways, as you know, every single Monday, I've made it a dedication. I've made it a challenge for myself to go live every Monday morning and basically share with you a principle that I've learned from last week. Last week's been good. For me, it's always like you're always reflecting. You're always asking yourself the question, did I get enough done? Did I do what I said I was going to do? Was I able to achieve the goals that I set out last week? And I've basically gone through this transition, guys, within my journey and the small group of men that I coach. And as you know, I've been on this journey for the last, say, 3 or 4 years. I used to weigh over 200 kilos. And for me, up to now, I've been able to lose 70 kilos naturally. So on and off. And it's been a great journey in itself, 100%. I've learned so much. And so what's going on, Mickey? Hope you're doing well, brother. Let us know where you're from, Mickey. Let us know where you're from. So yeah, if you are live with me or you're watching the after show, please comment either 120% if you're live and 100% if you're not live. But also let me know where you're listening from, just so I know. We had a couple of viewers last week from New Zealand, some from Australia. So it's always good to see where you guys are originally from and if you have any questions. So what I'm going to share with you guys today, what I'm going to share with you this morning, basically the principle that I'm going to share with you is why is it better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos a week? Let me come back. Let me say it again. Why is it better? Why is it better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos a week? Now, being through this journey and trying to figure things out, we live in a time right now where there's so many solutions, like in regards to weight loss. There's so many solutions. You've got these apps, you've got these free apps, you've got these challenges, you've got these 6-week challenges, you've got these 8-week challenges, right? I know that F45, they're running the 8-week challenge. So you got the 8-week challenge. You got people that are doing 21-day challenges. And let me be real, I used to do these challenges. I used to do these challenges in the past. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, I've even tried to do things like, I want to lose a big amount of weight within a short period of time. And it's all good and well. And it sounds fantastic. And it sounds, especially, I used to make decisions. I used to get frustrated. I used to get frustrated at myself when I knew that I was putting on the weight. What's going on, Bill? I knew that I was putting on the weight. I used to get frustrated. I used to say things like, you know what? I need to lose a big amount of weight. You know what? Christmas is coming up. The New Year's is coming up. You know what? I want to get in shape. Or a wedding is coming up. Who's ever experienced that? When they know a wedding's coming up or a birthday's coming up and you're like, you know what? I need to fit into this dress. I need to fit into these clothes. And so, you know what? I want to lose a big amount of weight within a short period of time. And you go into this mindset of short-term mindset. You go into this mindset saying, you know what? I'm going to do this for a short period of time and I'm going to smash it. And I'm not going to eat junk food. I'm not going to drink soft drinks. I'm not going to eat chips, no junk food at all. And I'm going to do this. Where the current reality, your current reality right now is you're not doing any of it. Right? And so you create this to-do list, guys. You create this to-do list saying, this is what I'm not going to do. 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 And you say, if I do it for the next 30 days, I'm going to drop a big amount of weight. Now, I've experienced that 100%. When I first started my journey, when I was over 200 kilos, I did a 21-day challenge. And the 21-day challenge was very, very simple. I stuck to a nutrition plan and I stuck to exercise. That's it. I kept it very, very specific and simple. And so my mate, or not my mate, my wife's cousin, he had this nutrition plan. It was about 2,000 calories. And it was like, and at that moment, being over 200 kilos, I was probably burning maybe 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day. Like my activity level, carrying that weight every single day, I was burning up to 5,000 calories. And he gave me this nutrition plan. He goes, Felice, like, follow this. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to follow it. And there was these certain things that you needed to eat every single day. And then I chose an exercise. And I said to myself, for 21 days, I'm going to walk or run at the park. And so what I did was very, very simple. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can see this. For 21 days, guys, I said to myself, I'm going to go all in. That's it. I wasn't training. I wasn't eating good at all. I just said, I went from like cold, like hot to cold, just like that. Very simple. Hot to cold, right? And so what I did for 21 days, guys, I didn't eat anything other than what was on this diet plan. And I walked and run for the next 21 days. My first week, guys, I think I lost like 6 kilos. I lost like 6 kilos within my first week. Then the next week, I think I lost another like 3 or 4 kilos. The week after that, I lost another like 4 to 5 kilos. It was just a dramatic drop. I dropped like big numbers straight away. I think I dropped like 25 kilos within 21 days. It was massive, massive, man. And it felt good. It was good. It was good. But guess what? It wasn't sustainable. Because guess what? A week after that, 2 weeks after that, I ended up putting half the weight that I lost, I ended up putting it back on. After the 21 days that I committed myself to the 21 days, I lost like 25 kilos within 21 days. After the 21 days, I ended up putting half the kilo that I lost, I put it back on. Now, why is it better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos a week? Because remind you, the reason why I put half the weight back on after the 21 kilos was because my lifestyle, my habit, my mindset wasn't able to keep up with the results. Does that make sense? I went from sitting down. I went from doing nothing at all. I went from stuffing my face, eating whatever and whatever, whenever, without any conscious at all, eating that lifestyle, to not training at all, to what? To going hard for 21 days, eating a strict diet, and eating and training every single day, and walking and running for 30 minutes. And of course, I dropped the big number. I dropped a massive number. Those people know. Some of you guys know. You follow my journey when I did my 21 days. Some of you guys probably followed on when I was on Snapchat. I dropped a big number. But guess what? My lifestyle, my habits, my rituals, my routines, my standards in my life, the way I was thinking, wasn't able to maintain that weight loss. So what am I trying to say? Very, very simple, guys. Very, very simple. I guarantee you this. I've tried everything. I've tried everything under the sun. If you want me to give you my best advice, someone that's been through the trenches, I don't just read this in a book. I didn't just read this in a book, guys. I didn't just watch a motivational video. I've actually lived this life of trying to lose weight. And if you're like me, the best advice that I'll give to you right now, it's better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos a week. Why? Because if you can lose half a kilo a week and you do it consistently, for 1 month, for 2 months, for 3 months, guess what? You're not just going to lose the weight, but you're going to keep the weight off. Now listen up. I'm not saying lose half a kilo and then put the half a kilo back on. No. I'm saying losing half a kilo consistently every single week. So let's say you weigh 50 kilos, right? And then the week after it's like 49 and a half kilos. And then the week after that it's 49 kilos. And then the week after that it's 48 and a half kilos. And then the week after that, within 1 month, it's 48 kilos. If you lose 2 kilos like that, I guarantee you'll be more successful than someone that was like me, that was trying to drop a big number within a short period of time. I guarantee you to be more successful if you lose half a kilo than 5 kilos a week. Why? Why? Because it's all about consistency. It's not about doing it once, guys. Bruh, like, let me tell you, this is the best advice that I'll give to someone that's in my trenches. Someone that's trying to do what I'm trying to do. Someone that's trying to lose weight naturally. If you're trying to lose weight naturally, listen to me. If you're trying to do it another way, if you're trying to use surgery, go ahead, go do that. I'm not talking, like, you're better off not watching me. You're better off following me. If you want to do surgery, you're better off following me. Because I'm all about the natural way. If you understand how to break habits, if you want to understand how to break the mindset in regards to eating, nutrition, exercise, transformational lifestyle, The best advice, I'm going to say it again. You're better to lose half a kilo a week than lose 5 kilos a week. Now, I've asked myself the question, why do people want to lose 5 kilos a week? Why do people want to lose a big amount of weight within a short period of time? Why do people do that? Maybe you guys can comment below. Maybe it's a question that I'm triggering up here for you. Why do you always want to lose a big amount of number within a short period of time? Why? Now, the solution, the answer that I have for that is because why? It's because you're impatient. The reason why you want to lose 5 kilos within a short period of time, you want to lose 20 kilos within the next 1 month, is because you're impatient. What do I mean? What do I mean by impatient? You haven't been doing this for long enough. You haven't been doing this for long enough. For many, many years, guys, for many, many years, when I was over 200 kilos, when I was going from 160 to 170, 170, 180, 180, 190, up to 200 kilos, over 200 kilos, I was acting out of frustration. I'm like, you know what? I want the result now. I get frustrated. A lot of things. Maybe I couldn't fit into clothes. Maybe I was embarrassed. I used to look at photos of myself on Facebook, on Instagram. I would cringe. Maybe I felt insecure. I didn't like the way I felt. I knew that things were happening. Maybe the doctor told me I need to lose weight. Maybe my wife told me that I'm too fat. Maybe I went to the shop to get close to go to a wedding, and I had to go to Johnny Big, and I spent like $500 at Johnny Big. And then I come back and I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with myself. I'm frustrated with my image. So I'm like, you know what? I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight. So you know what I do? I'm like, how can I lose weight within a short period of time so I can make myself feel better? So you know what? I'm going to do this. For 21 days, I'm going to starve myself. For 21 days, I'm going to drink shakes. No food, no junk food, no this, no this, no this, no this. We start numbering off. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want to do this. This is what I'm going to do. Drink shakes. No junk food, no carbs, blah, 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 blah. Instantly, what we're doing is we're going into this short-term mindset. We're like, you know what? I'm gonna lose this amount of weight within a short period of time. Let me give a great example, guys. We're coming up to the end of November right now. We're going into December. You got all these challenges, people marketing, do these challenges like, oh, do this, do this, do this. It's all good and well. I get it. It's all good and well. But what I'm trying to do for you guys right now, the reason why I'm going live, the reason why I'm sharing with you this topic is to give you a different perspective. First of all, learn from me. Learn from me. Don't try to lose a big amount of weight within a short period of time. Try to lose half a kilo consistently, because guess what? When you're losing half a kilo, it's not going to be a dramatic change. Instead of you stop doing like 10 things, that's what most people do. They want to stop doing 10 things. They don't want to eat carbs anymore. They're not going to eat soft drinks anymore. They're not going to, they create this big to-do list. My suggestion for you is pick the one big thing. What is one big thing that you can, what is one key thing that you can choose in your life right now? That if you stop doing it, I'm not talking about 2, I'm not talking about 3, I'm not talking about 4, I'm not talking about 5, I'm only talking about one thing, guys. Pick one thing in your life right now that you can stop doing, that if you stop doing it right now, and if you stop doing it for the next 1 week, that it's going to make a dramatic change to the result and to the outcome that you want. Let me say it again. What is one thing that you can stop in your life right now? That if you stop doing it this week, that's why we're doing this every Monday. You can stop doing this week, that will make a dramatic change to the end of this week in regards to the result that you want. What's one thing? Give you an example. Maybe you always drink soft drinks. Maybe you're not exercising. Maybe you're going to exercise now, right now. Maybe you're going to do 30 minutes of cardio every single day for the next 7 days. Maybe you're going to stop eating after 10 o'clock. Maybe you're a chocoholic. Maybe you're eating takeaway every single day. Maybe you're eating Hungry Jacks, Macca's, junk food every single day. What if you just stopped doing that and you did everything else? It's a lot more sustainable, right? It's a lot more achievable. It's a lot more consistent. The biggest reason why I was failing, the biggest reason why I kept going in circles, was because I was trying to eliminate every single thing in my life. But guess what? It wasn't a pleasant experience. When things are not pleasant, when you go through pain, guess what most people do? When most people go through pain, they stop. People don't like pain. You don't like pain. I don't like pain. This morning, I woke up this morning and I said to myself, how do I get myself in the right state of mind? You know what I said? You know what I did? I want to go for a run. Literally. I just went for a run. Probably about 15, 20 minutes. Ran around the block, non-stop. And guess what? It was ugly. It was painful. I'm still trying to get up. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm running. Oh, bro. Right? But I did it. I did it. Even though it was painful, I did it because I know on the other side of pain, peak. On the other side of pain, on point. Up here. So what am I trying to say? Most people avoid pain. You would try something. That is the reason why you try and you stop. You try something and you stop. You try something and you stop because it's painful. It gets painful. It gets painful. So my suggestion is very, very simple. My suggestion is very, very simple. Someone that's been through the trenches, someone that knows, someone that lives his lifestyle, someone that's tried so many things. The man shake, light and easy. 6-week challenges, 8-week challenges. I'm not all about getting results. How do you get a result and do it consistently? How do you get a result and make it and create consistency in your life? Anyone can drop big weight. I'll tell you that. If you want to drop big weight right now, I'll suggest you don't eat any solid foods, drink water, and only drink shakes. That's it. I guarantee you drop big numbers within the next 7 days. But it's not about dropping weight. It's about how do you drop weight and how do you keep it off. How do you drop weight, keep the weight off, create habits around your life to be able to maintain the result that you've gotten and then rebuild again and do it consistently and do it time and time again until it becomes a part of who you are, until it becomes a part of Felice, until it becomes a part of you. That's why my suggestion, the best advice that I'll give to you right now is it's better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos a week. Don't believe in that. Don't believe in these people that are like, oh, drop big number, I did this. You know, you get these people that are saying like, oh, I did this before and after 10 kilos within 10 days. It's all BS. It's all BS. I'll tell you that 100%. It's all BS. Like, let me give you the facts. If you're like me, you've been overweight your whole life. If you've been binge eating, you've been emotional eating. Like late at night, food is just an addiction. Food is an addiction to you. You're a procrastinator. That is not the solution. That's like someone that has a drinking addiction. It's like someone has an alcohol addiction. Just imagine this. Someone that has an alcohol addiction or someone that smokes cigarettes. They smoke a pack of cigarettes every single day. And you're going to them, you're like, bro, stop smoking. Maybe 1 out of 100. 1 out of 100 people will be able to do it. But I guarantee you, the 99% of people, it will be literally hard for them to go from smoking a pack of cigarettes a day to not smoking at all the next day. Why? Because they're going to use the nicotine patch? Are you serious? Does that actually work? So what am I trying to say? If you're like me and you've been binge eating your whole life, emotional eating, what do I mean by emotional? What do I mean by binge eating? I'm just saying like you have no control over food. When food's in front of you, boom, weight loss out the door. When food's in front of you and you know that you shouldn't eat it, bruh, how many times has happened to me? I know that I shouldn't be eating the food that I should be. I know I shouldn't be drinking this. I know I should have pulled over to the Macca's. I know I should have pulled over to the Hungry Jack's. But literally, I'm telling myself, don't do it, Felice. Don't do it. But guess what? My body's just driving. It's driving in. It's going in. It's going in. Boom. I'm pulling in. And as soon as I'm in the driveway, I'm ordering. I'm like, bro, how can I help you? Yeah, can I get boom. Then you just like forget about your goals. You forget about your weight loss. You forget about why you did what you did. That's what I mean by binge eating. That's what I mean by emotional eating. So how do you break that habit? Pick one thing. Don't worry about losing 5 kilos a week. Don't worry about that. Put the result aside. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Don't worry about that. You're looking on Instagram, you're going on Snapchat, you're going on Facebook, you're seeing other people lose weight, you're like, oh, I want to be like that. Mate, when people look at my journey, you look at the result that I've gotten right now. Don't be misled. This is like 3 to 4 years in the trenches. You're comparing you doing it for 1 week. You're comparing you doing it for 2 weeks. You've only been doing it 2 weeks, and you're comparing yourself to me, Felice. He's been in the trenches for the last 2 to 3 years. That's been documenting his journey every single day. Don't compare to me. Compare to who you were yesterday. So coming back to the topic, guys. Coming back to the topic. It's better to lose half a kilo a week than to lose 5 kilos. Why? Sustainable. Why? Transformational. Why? Because it's true consistency in your life right now. Please comment below if you resonate. Comment below if there's any questions. I think there's a couple of quick comments below from Auckland, New Zealand. Milo, look, I'm getting there. Awesome. Thank you for everything you share, brother. What's up, Harold? That's it, bro. Make pain your lifestyle. Think about your kids and the next generation. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. Right? So what am I trying to say? Like, first of all, just impatient. People are just impatient. Like, I say this all the time to the guys that I coach. I say this to everyone all the time. Like, I've been eating like this for the last 20 years. Right? So let's say I've been doing something for the last 20 years. And then all of a sudden, I'm breaking that person. And I'm trying to change their lifestyle from what they've been doing for the last 20 years and try to change it within 21 days. It's just not going to work. It's just not achievable. Unless you're a machine, you can rewire the way you think. It's not achievable. It's not just that achievable, guys. All right? So comment below if you have any questions. How I think about dieting at any time because that's what's going to happen. 100%. Diets is just, mate, it's not about dieting. Dieting, it's like, anyways, like I said, the best thing that I'll say, Harold, is just pick one thing, brother. One thing. What's one thing in your life right now that you can stop? Drinking soft drinks, Maccas. What's something that you know that you're doing every single day or you're doing most days that if you stop doing it, eating late at night, try to have dinner a bit earlier, right? Just stop doing, just focus on one thing and implement that in your life. And I guarantee you'll see results just come. And results, I'll probably talk about it next week, but results can come in different forms. Results is not just on the scale. Results can be in regards to measurements. Results can be in regards to photos, right? Depending on what kind of training you're doing. But my suggestion is very, very simple. Forget about losing half a kilo a week. Forget about losing 5 kilos a week and just focus on losing half a kilo a week. That's it. Even if you don't start at it, even if you don't start at losing half a kilo a week, start to just focus on doing one thing, changing one thing every single week, and eventually the result will look after itself. It's hard, right? Because you probably want me to say something sometimes people want me to say something that's more realistic, something that's more easy. It's not about easy. Losing 70 kilos naturally is not easy. Right? So have a good week, guys. Have a good week. Like I said, comment 120 if you're live with me. Let me know where you're from. And if you're watching the after show, comment 100%. And make sure you join us every single Monday morning, 6:30 a.m. Sydney time. I think that's why a lot of the New Zealanders watch at this time because it's 8:30 over there. So yeah, we go live every single Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Sydney time. So comment 120 if you're live and comment 100% if you're watching the after show. But more importantly, if you have any questions, please comment below. Message through if you have any questions, and we'll go from there. Have a good week, guys, and keep it 120, baby. Keep it 120.